안녕하세요. Welcome back to Learning Korean with BTS. This is lesson 2. We're moving on to the consonant sounds. And so we're going to go right to here, except for I wanted to explain one thing about the vowels, which I forgot, that helps me remember how to produce them. It seems like we go from an open jaw, ah, all the way to closed for the that lower mandible is jutting out, and the e, like your smile e, you could basically have your teeth together to produce the I or e sound, right? Yeah, so let's just practice really fast so you understand what I'm talking about. So open mouth, ah, open o, more closed o. This is that pointing to me, to you. It's pointing at you. So it's the oo sound. Ooh. There's some friction there, which is really cool, like the French do, but I can't do that. And then we have that lower mandible jutting out. Show me those lower teeth. And then the last one is this without the dot, but I remember it with the dot, like a long I. E. The long E, short I, sorry. Okay. So we have e, right? So we go from open jaw or open mouth to closed. All right, moving on. Thanks for putting up with that, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood so that we can associate things in our brain, okay? All right, so let me just erase these really quickly so that I can explain that association. All right, so most of these sounds will have two sounds it could be substituted with, and of course we're going to learn what those sounds are when they are in the different syllables of a word, right? So it depends on where they land in the word, and it may change the way we pronounce it. So let's look at the first one, which is, let me erase this middle mark. We have, it's between a G and a K. K, K, G, K. All right, so that's why I had a forward slash there. All right, and then this second row is adding air to things, so we're aspirating. That's what it's called, an aspirative consonant sound. So if we have g or k, we're adding more air to that. So we're releasing more air, which typically an aspirated G is basically a K sound. So we go from g to k. Do you hear all that air come out? One more time. K. Right. And then from what I understand, this is more of like it's called a glottal stop in English. Whoops, my spelling, my dyslexia. Okay. Glottal, if you want to look that up. Stop. It's basically like saying black cat, but saying it fast. Black cat. Like you're not even putting that first K into the picture. You've stopped in the glottis in your throat to make that second K, which is an initial K sound for black cat. Anyway, so we're going from g to k, very aspirated or airy, to that stopped g. G. So not too much air comes out, and actually in the Hangul class I'm taking in person, she says don't have any air out. So it shouldn't be g, it should be g, 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 like you've got stuck in your throat. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. This is an N sound, which is great because it has no substitute or two sounds. So always associate the L for an N, Lone Star. If you guys know what that is, you're awesome. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you know what that means. Lone Star. I'm nerding out. Okay. So this pen is not great for hearing the sounds as well, but she's saying n, n. But it sounds like b sometimes. B, like BW, and it's not. It's like n. So Hangul class cleared this up, which is why I picked up that Hangul class. Anyway, associating this next character is by me adding a stick here, makes this into a lowercase D, which is fantastic. So it's known for either being a D or a T. Okay, this is one of those that has two sounds to represent the character. So when you see that little three-sided box, know that that is a wanting to be a lowercase d to get us started, right? So this is d, 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 right? So when we add air to that, it's going to become a T, like Tae, Tae Tae, Taehyung of BTS. T, very easy. T, make sure you have it breathy so it's not mistaken. And then again, this is a glottal stop or like a gut. I call it a gut because if you stop, like produce the air at your diaphragm or below, and then you stop it in your throat or around your glottis, right, in your throat area, then hopefully that's how I think we're producing it better, so we can stop it. So, whoops, got the wrong one. Here we go. Do, do, do. So, good. That's what, good. I think that's the way. Anyway, okay. This one here reminds me of like train rails. So I saw a little Pinterest. It's like the number 2, right? But it looks like a train rail to me. And so you can take the word rail, R and L, and know that those are the two sounds that relate to this right here. So we have it's like a Spanish R, a Spanish single R, not a trilled R. So say Maddie, Maddie, Maddie really fast. Maddie, 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 Maddie. It's kind of in the same tongue placement, Maddie. And so you'll say or it's an L sound. So yeah, okay. And then we have this one where you are basically the box is closed. So to me, I associate that with mouth or lips closed, right? The sides of our mouth, the top and bottom of our mouth are all in a closed square. That's how I associate close your mouth, closed square. That's how I do it. So this is an M sound. Luckily, it has no subs. M, they're adding a to it, so m. Okay. This here is either a B or a P. So the way I associate is, you know how we added that one stick over here to this one already has that initial stick. So to me, I'm taking that first one and calling it a B, right? Or a P. Oops, sorry. B or P. Yep. Let's listen and repeat. So they're saying P, P, and then adding more air. P, P. Now making it a stop. So taking in air from the gut, forcing it to a stop. G. Oh, B. Sorry, I was looking at this one. It is B. Come on. B. 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 So in my Hangul class, she actually describes it as much shorter when we say it, right? So, but yeah, we don't have air coming out. All right, this is an S, which kind of looks like a cursive S to me. Oops, if you learn cursive, this kind of looks like a cursive S. So that's how I associate S. So this is an S. Luckily, it doesn't have too much change here. S, S, and then with that glottal stop. It is more forced. So bring that air from your gut. S. Okay. This is an actual silent placement consonant, so you'll often see it at the beginning of words if the word starts with a vowel. So you'll see something like, oh, I don't know, something like that. Oh, this is supposed to be longer. So when you have a word that starts in a vowel sound, that can't happen in Korean, so then we have to add this placement character, but at the end of words, so I'm going to do a blank here, like no sound, but at the end of words, it sounds like the ng of song, right? So that's how I remember O-N-G, ong, ong. Yeah. All right, let's listen.
소리가 없음을 나타내는 자음.
Yeah, whatever that was. Thanks. Thanks, lady in the pen. Good. All right, so this to me is a little person. Could be jogging, could be jumping. So if I add a little point to this one, looks like somebody jogging. So this is a J sound. Jogging. Let's check. J. J. Yep. So when we add the aspirated, add the air to it, let's see what that sounds like. I think it's a little different than just adding more air. It's more of a ch sound. Ch. So this does come with more air when you say j versus ch. Ch. J. Ch. Remember, that's a little elongated and more airy. And then this is that stop sound. So let's see what this sounds like. J. J. This goes back to like a J sound with that stop right there. Okay? So, and I don't know how to get to a stop. Stop. Whatever. J. So we have J. Ch. J. Really fast from my Hangul class, even though the pen's saying different. Okay, last one. I associate this with a man with a hat. Hat. Is that clear enough? Is that... Anyway, we're already at 12 minutes. Who cares? And it's our last one. Who cares? So yeah, it is a person with a hat on. Huh. One more time. Huh. Okay, this is long enough, so sorry about taking it so long. I was hoping that it'd be really fast, but I appreciate you sticking out with me for all this stuff. Please find any words that you can. Teachers Pay Teachers has great free handouts on practicing writing these, because that's what we're going to do next, is getting to write them. So let's listen to the boys say bye and see you at the next one. Come on. Fighting! Bye! 안녕하세요. Oh no. 안녕!